Hello, and welcome to this short video where I'm going to show you how to take a commercial invoice, like this test invoice on the left-hand side of the screen, and use it to create a label for the shipment in the Smooth Parcel web portal. The first thing you're going to need is a web browser. We recommend that you use the latest version of either Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. Once you've opened up your web browser, as I have here, you need to point it to app.smoothparcel.com. The page should load as you see here, and to get a label out of the system, you first of all need to log in. So click on Login and enter your email address and password. If you don't already have one of these, you can email sales@smoothparcel.com to get one. Mine's pre-populated because obviously I've used the system before. I click the login button and this takes me to the home page of the Smooth Parcel portal. You can see from these 5 menus that you're in the customer portal, and obviously the logo says customer portal. We have 2 ways to manually enter a shipment into the system. If you go to the My Shipments menu, you'll see 2 choices: add a single shipment or add a simple shipment. Use the single shipment for shipments that have multiple pieces or where the box contains multiple different types of product. Use the simple shipment for shipments where there's only one box and there's only one type of product inside the box, so it's simple. I'm going to use that in this demo, so I click here and the system loads a web form where I can enter all the details of the shipment. Everything I need is contained here on my commercial invoice, so I'm going to copy and paste the data from here to here. The first thing I'm going to enter is the order reference. This is usually your invoice number or order number, and it's used to find the shipment later in our system if you need to. So I'll copy and paste this invoice number across. Next, the name of the person responsible for the parcel. Here this is Roger Butterworth. I'm going to copy it across first of all into the first name field, but then I'm going to cut the second name and move that to the last name field. Our system uses 3 fields for the name, whereas this invoice only has the 1 name altogether. Next I have to decide, do I want to insure the shipment or not? In this case I'm not going to do that, so I'll leave the default no. And I need to tell the system if the value that I'm going to declare already includes tax or if it excludes the tax that's payable on any import. Here it's no, so I'll leave the default. Next I'm going to select yes here to copy this name over. No point in typing it twice. And then I have to fill out all the rest of the address details. First of all, we need an email address and a telephone number. Now these are used only if something goes wrong to try and contact the customer and make sure that the delivery can happen correctly. What many people do here is enter the customer's email address and telephone number, or if you don't have an email address for the customer, you can enter your own, and then you'll be notified if there's a problem. Telephone number, again, is important, so I'm going to take that off the invoice and paste it in. And then I need to create the rest of the address. Here I only have a street address, a town and a postcode, which is quite normal for the UK, but all 5 fields must be populated. So I'm actually going to use the street address twice as both address 1 and address 2. I'm going to take the city name and I'm going to use that both for the region and the city, and then of course I'm going to put in the postcode. Finally, you need to select the country. The country selection is a drop-down, and you can, say if this was Germany, simply type the first few letters of the country name, and that will bring up the section of the list which you need. But as this is United Kingdom and that's the default, I can leave it as it is. The shipment date is pre-populated, so I'm going to leave that alone. And then I have a set of options I can choose. Would I like a signature on delivery? Would I like the item to be tracked? Does it contain liquids? Does it contain batteries? Do I need it to be express, i.e. shipped as fast as possible? Is the contents fragile? I can tick these boxes as I wish. In this case, all I need is tracked. So I'll just tick that one box. And now I have to tell the system what's inside the package. I do that by providing the harmonized tariff code for the product and its name, which again I can just cut and paste from the data I have here. I have to give the system the weight of the parcel, which is here, 0.391 kilos. This is presented in kilos. And I have to tell it the length, width, and height of the package in centimeters, and enter the declared value in USD. Now, my commercial invoice shows a declared value in euros. So to get the declared value in USD, I need to convert. I'm going to do that by opening up a web browser and just asking a search engine to do it for me. Can cut and paste that figure back into the web app and then save. The system tells me that it's saved successfully and then loads a page where all the details are displayed. The system has chosen a shipping method for me, which it thinks is appropriate to the nature of the shipment and the requirements that I've entered. Because I'm happy with that, I simply press the Create Shipping Label button, and the system will tell me the cost and ask me to agree. This cost includes both the cost of the shipment and any customs due. Once that's done, you'll see this section has been added to the page, which tells me the tracking number of the shipment with the final courier and the tracking number of the shipment with Smooth Parcel. It gives me the option to view that tracking. Obviously nothing's happened yet, but I'll show you in a second what it will display. And it gives me the option to view and print the label. So I click Print Label. Another tab opens where the label is displayed, and I can choose the print option to send it directly to my printer. It's worth noting that if you click the View Tracking, you'll see that this shipment already has some tracking, albeit only one tracking note that the package label has been printed. But that means you can give that tracking number to customers with confidence that they won't just see a blank screen when they go to try and track that item. And we've got an estimated delivery date, 4 days from today. This is the date and time I created the label, and you can see that the estimated delivery date is based on simply adding 4 days to that date, because the system has no other information to go on at this time. Okay, so this is how we create a label in Smooth Parcel for a simple shipment. Thanks very much for watching.